The Land Rover Defender, the brand icon, the foundation by which all Land Rovers are built. The British four-wheel drive icon serving military and police duties worldwide for nearly every military. In terms of legacy, there's a lot to be determined when evaluating the new Defender. The military that decides to give the 2020 Defender its first call of duty can leave a comment down below. When it comes to living up to its heritage and name, the Defender actually did those things. It defended in the Gulf War for the US, in areas the Humvee was too wide and incapable of reaching. For non-military use, the Defender was enjoyed thoroughly by off-road enthusiasts who wanted the ultimate off-road experience. When cigarettes were considered fun and Joe Camel billboards ruled the land, Land Rover owners participated in Camel Trophy off-roading competitions if they could afford the expense. Teams traveled to remote parts of the Amazon and attempted to reach destinations that had treacherous obstacles. The body-on-frame ladder construction Defenders, Discoveries, and Range Rovers survived the ordeal and became legends. The legacy is evident when looking at old versus new, such as the diamond plate detail on the fender. But the Spartan attributes such as the steel wheels shows that these old Land Rovers mean absolute business. Although the boxy architecture and interior styling cues between new and old are similar, their functions are drastically different. In the old Defender, a storage space in the dashboard with the iconic grab handles in the new car is designed to charge phones. In the old Defender, the locking differentials are located in the center. In the new Defender, a screen occupies this exact space. Hopefully the screen functions to activate the differentials. One of the many reasons the original Defender made an early exit was because it didn't comply with federal safety regulations such as the 1997 side impact standards and airbag inclusion. While other manufacturers modified their vehicles to comply with these standards, I believe Land Rover didn't have the research and development money to consider this a viable option or an investment. The Defender pickup is actually one of my favorite trucks. The Defender came in many variants, the Defender 90 and the Defender 110, but the Defender pickup specifically has a very unique profile where if you look at it from the side, it looks completely proportional, like you could split the car down the middle and there's a 50-50 weight distribution thing going on. So to me, from a design perspective, Defender pickup is actually the most attractive in my eyes. And I'm hoping with the development of the new generation of Defenders that they still maintain this specific body style or is released at some point during its new life cycle. This Land Rover Defender 90 is incredible, one of my personal favorites. It looks similar to my mom's Series 2 Kent Green Discovery, which she has been daily driving from new for 20 years. Anyone who tells you Land Rovers are unreliable, have never meticulously serviced them, or simply had the wrong mechanic. As a person who is 6'5", in this specific vehicle, I have barely any legroom. Do not have any space for the turn signal to actually be activated. I do not have any space for the headlights to be activated. I am literally only having maybe 1 or 2 inches of clearance between my kneecap and the turn signal stalk. It is incredible. I mean, I'm gonna drive this vehicle anyway, it doesn't matter. But the idea that I have minimal space is almost abysmal. Despite my inability to fit comfortably in the Defender pickup, it will never stop being one of my favorite vehicles of all time. The ideology that it was purpose-built with its welded roll cage construction and high-profiled sidewall tires is the indicator of off-road fun. The mere presence of this vehicle makes you a ruthless Bond villain, because despite being painfully slow, there's nothing an Aston Martin could do once it encounters a boulder. When it comes to basic functionality, this vehicle comes to mind. When it compares to the new Defender, the pickup bed coated in Line-X with the nylon rope seems to be all you need to survive in the outback. This vehicle is a perfect off-roader because its short overhangs. Its abbreviated wheelbase and compact appearance provide balance and mobility in the roughest of spaces. The clutch pedal makes for easy repairs when compared to the complicated existence of an automatic transmission. The Defender of the 90s was a pure off-roader with no aspirations for luxury, whereas Range Rover from the 90s was reaching for the luxury throne it sits on today. My personal Range Rover Classic came equipped with burl walnut wood veneer affixed to plastic surfaces while sitting on Bentley-grade Connolly leathers. The Defender was cloth and vinyl and just plastic, which made it perfect for wear and tear. The fact that the majority of these vehicles continue to roam the earth as expedition vehicles and safari vehicles, or even military vehicles, is a testament to their durability. Many don't have the service history of pampered automobiles because they were designed to be thrown around and abused, which many owners did. For example, when I bought my Mercedes 560 SL, the previous owner handed me a binder of receipts, whereas the day I bought my Land Rover, I was thrown a set of keys and given a pat on the back, and a good luck. With that said, when serviced correctly, these machines will go. They'll go slowly, but they'll go. With corporate takeovers from the BMW Group in the early 2000s and the buyout from Ford shortly after, the Land Rover image has shifted, and so has its clientele. Currently, the brand is managed by the Tata Motor Group, and they oversee Jaguar and Land Rover as one collective partnership. Under Tata, the brands Jaguar and Land Rover have made valiant attempts to honor the heritage by restoring classic examples of their benchmark vehicles and resurrecting classic nameplates like Defender. If you ever get the chance to spend time with a body-on-frame Land Rover, understand that just because they live as fashion icons valeted in front of the Ritz-Carlton, their true home is the off-road. And although many owners of new Land Rovers will be reluctant to take their new Land Rovers off-road, please believe that some owners won't hesitate at the opportunity to do so. If you appreciate my commentary, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for every new video I release, and comment down below.